3. We are live.
This is 2OF Entertainment.
That new intro is just rocking, my friend. That is awesome. That is a really cool intro.
It's based on very kindly that Morton, as we know, was one of the godfathers of the Snobs
Of the show, sure.
Yeah, and his logo that he designed for us is at the top.
Yeah,
good stuff. Yeah, so he sent us some stuff which was like way too long, so I just had just been chopped it up a bit and.
Nice.
So I ran the two films running, but one's running forwards, the other one's running backwards. So you get this other strange effect.
I like it. That's very cool. Very nice. Well, kudos to you. Look at you learning how to use stuff at your advanced age.
Yeah, well, I was inspired by your use of buttons through the week, Stephen. So
you were inspired because I can do this.
There you go.
You're just that's what inspired you.
Do we need to earn any money today, or is this the last day?
Well, yes. You know what? This is the last day that they're a sponsor. So yes, we need to earn money here. Let me bring them out. Let me whip. As they said, I'm blazing.
I'm glad you remembered.
There you go. As they said, I'm blazing saddles. Let me whip this out. So our sponsor today are these people. This is Soundpez. What?
Yeah, well, you need this.
Oh, thank you. This is Soundpez Space. This is I think we'll like this because they can't see my face. But anyway, Soundpez Space is a noise canceling headset that not only noise cancels, but you can listen. Here you go. You can watch music and listen to movies, and you can use it also as a speaker to actually talk to people. Because I knew Greg thought that was funny yesterday. But anyway, it works really well. It works so well that my family took it with them on their 2-week holiday.
It's been taken hostage.
It's been taken hostage. I did get to use it several times to listen to music and do a few conference calls, and it was wonderful. Yeah. And it does cancel everybody out, which I liked because we know how much I love people. So it really works wonderful. They're having a big sale because I think it's Amazon Prime today, because today's the 17th. As David would say, Hollywood Wednesday. Hollywood Wednesday the 17th. So if you want to get it, and it's usually $60, I don't know what it's going to be, but if you want to get it. The link is below. And if you're watching this after the 17th of July, check it out. It's really cool. I think it's better than Beats and Bose. I've had both, and for the price, you can't beat it, so to speak. So it's good.
And you will be contributing towards the cancelling culture, of course, because you'll be cancelling noise. But you'll be part of the canceling.
There you go. If you want to be part of cancel culture, you can buy this and cancel out noise. I like that. That's clever. Should we run the commercial now and pay a bill?
I think we have to.
Soundpez Space. Hybrid active noise cancellation headphones. Wireless Bluetooth. 123 hours of playtime. High-res audio. The best headphones out there. And I know Sarah's watching because she sent us an email. And Sarah, next time I need whatever you're going to have us promote for the whole team because they all want to use it. So,
Yeah.
And at least two of them.
Would be good.
Yeah. I was like, we have people all over the world. I said, you don't have, like South Africa, you don't have to send it to those guys because who cares? I said, but the guy in the Netherlands, at least you should send him a pair. I'm talking about Greg Shapiro. And then I figured at least the guys in London, even the guy in Pakistan, and it's the usual. Poor David doesn't get it anything, and I feel bad.
I've been told on quite a few occasions I need a pair. So Sarah, if you can oblige, evidently I need them.
Yes, David. But for the next promotion, whatever they're going to have us promote in 6 months or so. Yeah, you know what? That's really cool. That's like an advertiser. Just think, if you want to advertise in any of our shows, you can reach out to us.
Do I have to advertise? Is that what you're asking me to do?
You can advertise on our shows, sure.
Oh, okay.
You could pay for advertisement. Sure, I like that.
Okay. Well, it's punishment time, Stephen. Here we go.
Oh, here we go. What was the first patented service uniform in the United States.
Yep.
Really?
Really?
Well,
It's a ball buster, this one.
not well. I don't really care about any of them other than B, the Playboy bunny costume. So here's your choices: is McDonald's uniform, the Playboy bunny costume, and the UPS delivery uniform. What was the first patented service uniform in the United States? I'm going with the Playboy bunny costume. I don't even care if it's true or not true, but it's true for me.
Okay, well, as you know, we're going to bank that one up.
Ooh, we're going to bang something. How
We're going to bank something up. Yeah.
All right.
We've had a rant. We've had a rant that's come in this week.
Really?
Yes.
We have a fan?
This is the rant. This is from a gentleman called Barry Cade, and he's from Ballplay, Alabama. That's where he comes from. No kidding. Barry Cade from Ballplay, Alabama.
So Barry sent something into us, huh?
Yeah, and this is his rant.
Let's see. Why are movie sequels released years after the original film with nobody asked for that? Kudos to you, Barry. That is very true. Why are movie sequels released when nobody's asking for them? So the studios can make money. I like it. Okay. Movie sequels.
Okay. Are you? I've been inundated with things this week from various different people. So this
really?
is thank you.
I didn't know we had that many fans.
Well, Barry Cade, he's
Where's his place again? What's his place called in Alabama? Where's he from?
Ballplay, Alabama.
Ballplay, P-A-Y?
Yeah, Ballplay, Alabama.
Oh, Ballplay, Alabama. Here, I'm gonna see how big Ballplay, Alabama is, just to see if Barry needs to get a life. Ballplay, Alabama is a real place. I didn't realize.
Of course, it's a real place, Stephen.
I like to check my facts. And Ballplay, Alabama. This is according to Wikipedia. Let's check it out. Ballplay, Alabama. I didn't. When husband and wife divorced, they're still brother and sister. Very nice to know. The population is 1,437 people as of 2020. They're only 4 years behind. And let's see what else. That's it. That's all there is about Ballplay. There's nothing else about Ballplay. Well, Ballplay, Arizona.
Apart from the fact that Barry Cade lives there.
Barry lives in Ballplay. So we're going to say hello to Ballplay, Alabama.
Yeah, that's good. And what about you, Stephen? Do you have a rant before we move on to the show this day?
I'm shocked that Ballplay, Alabama has electric. So I'm still getting over the fact that we have a fan from Ballplay, Alabama.
Well, I think that's awesome. This stuff does happen. Okay, well, let's move on to the show. We got this is vaguely news, and I found out who sent. There we got somebody sent us this, so I've added it to the vaguely news. And this was sent in by a lady called Eileen Dover.
Eileen Over, yeah. Okay.
Eileen Dover, and she's from Beaver Lick.
Beaver Lick, Colorado.
Kentucky.
Wait, there's a place called Beaver Lick? Hold on, I got to check this one out. I can't believe there's a real place called Beaver Lick, Kentucky. Yep. Oh my God, there really is a place called Beaver Lick, Kentucky. Let's read their stats. Beaver Lick, Kentucky is an unincorporated community in Bourne County, Kentucky. The United States. Beaver Lick is located among the Route 42, yada, yada, yada. It was established as a trading route in 1780. Oh, let's look at their population because they've got less than the other joint. Beaver Lick has a population of, oh my God, at the end of the 50 people. Beaver Lick doesn't even have a population.
Yeah. So, Eileen Dover, she sent this to me, and this was an email from Eileen Dover in from Beaver Lick, Kentucky, in the US, and we'd like to thank her for her contribution to this week's show. What can I say?
I'm sorry, the population is 900. Forgive me. What did Beaver Lick say? Adopt a family of squirrels after discovering they had hidden talents. Of course, actors adopt a family of squirrels after they found out they have talent. That's cute. I like that. That goes with your movie sequel.
Yeah, well, it's obviously they're watching. Obviously, there are some Hollywood fans in Beaver Lick.
100 of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
So
do we have any fans from, I don't know, maybe a city that when the husband and wife don't divorce, they're not brother and sister, and maybe where they don't marry their third cousin? Do we have anybody, I don't know, from like New York, LA, London, Moscow,
no,
Singapore, possibly? Or these are our fans from Beaverlick and from Ballplay?
Yeah, these are the only two fans at the moment
that we have. Okay.
Yeah, there was some other stuff that came in. Yeah. There's some, but I have to check out because I think the spelling was rather strange. But it was from a lady called Doris, and she lives in Butts Corner in Virginia.
Of course, she does.
So I'm going to have to check that out. So maybe she'll. I don't know what her contribution is as yet at the moment.
Okay.
We have to wait until next week, really.
Oh my God, I'm very excited. This is going to be the best. Yeah. I'm so excited. I can't wait. Later, I'm going to.
There's a lot of stuff going down this week.
I see that.
But yeah, the other thing, of course, let's just have a look in the little goodie bag here. What we've got. See, we've got everything. Everything's up and running here. Yeah. Oh yes, of course. Before I nearly forgot. This one especially for you.
Okay.
And that would be even better if I was quick enough to load everything at the same time.
I was going to say you should only do one thing at a time here, David. Oh, it's going to be the crazy AI art.
Yeah.
That looks like my grandmother. Here, let me add it to the screen. There you go.
There we go.
That looks literally like a Jewish grandmother. What are you kidding? That's a Jewish grandmother right off the bat.
Yeah.
Or a Jewish aunt. That looks like my Jewish Aunt Jerry that used to have a cigarette that would dangle from her lips. And for some reason, she could talk, run, climb Mount Everest, and that cigarette would never fall out. And she would be like, "Hello, darling. I love you. Do you want to give me a little kissy?" Yeah, that looks like Aunt Jerry. Hey, Aunt Jerry. Good to see you. All she needs is red hair. And that's Aunt Jerry.
Well, the rest of us doing pretty well. So I suppose the color wash might eventually get to a head. But it could be giving some ideas now to all these stupid AI artists. So next time out, with Grandma needs red hair, and then she will look like Stephen's long lost cigarette smoking auntie. Yeah,
Aunt Jerry. Yes, Aunt Jerry was a trip. Aunt Jerry she's like lived to be 100, and she would smoke like a pack. They had the cigarette cases, and she would take her cigarette from a cigarette case with her lighter, and she would smoke like a pack or 2 or 7 a day. And then she'd be like, and every time she saw you, she'd be like, "You'll give Aunt Jerry a kiss," and you'd be like, "I don't know about that." And she's cigarette just be dangling, and then she was never without a cigarette. So, and then she did this other thing. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to say, well, when I was a teenager, there was a gentleman who recorded this particular song. True story. He recorded this particular song in the next village down from where I lived, the place was called Codnam, and a little village called Codnam, and he was a postman, and he's like today rappers have all sort of cool names, but he called himself, wait for it, he thought a long time about this, he called himself the Singing Postman, and he had this really hit song about a girl called Molly Lindley. Okay. And so I'll give you a little ditty out of the middle of the song. Great song. He said, "Molly Lindley, she smoked like a chimney, but she's my little nicotine girl." There you go.
My little nicotine girl. That's cute. Wasn't sure where that was going to go.
You can find him on the internet. Yeah.
There you go. Aunt Jerry would do this thing where she would be like, "Is it hot in here? Is it just me? Is it cold or is it just..." Everything was never good. Or if we went to a Chinese restaurant, she goes, "Is the food too..." Everything was just, at her funeral, we figured she was going to just sit up in the coffin and go, I'm dead in here. Is it just me? I mean, but she didn't. So we were a little worried there. Like, she's going to pop up and talk to us. So, but it was interesting. She had a friend that was a prostitute. And when, at their funeral, she was telling me that they were finally together. And I asked what was together, and she said the girl's feet. And I said, "Oh, okay."
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, yeah.
Well, I mean, which is unusual, really, because they normally bury them in a Y-shaped coffin. But that's for another show.
But thank you.
Now, Stephen,
Thursday, people. Yes.
Yes. Yeah. I've gone film mad now. So bear with us until it should give you an opportunity to read it. We'll see.
On this day, July 17th, 1955, Disneyland opened its Anaheim, California, with several mishaps, including a gas leak, a plumber strike, extreme heat, causing issues with the newly laid asphalt, leading to the being nicknamed a Black Sunday. I love it. Welcome to Disneyland, July 17th, 1955. Well, that's a long time ago.
Yeah, it is. It is.
But, very nice.
I thought I'd order, just a little bit of action in the show.
Yeah, that was really
a bit of action.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
is Disney a sponsor, by the way? Are they sponsoring any of this? They're not sponsored?
Well, I was just reading, actually, probably something for the Lost Dollar Business Club, for all those people who have a life. They've just been hacked, Disney, and lost a lot of data. So that was hot off the news.
Wow, we'll have to put that. Disney just got hacked. How about that?
Yeah, that's in the Lost Dollar Business Club feed on WhatsApp.
That means I have to read that.
Well, you don't have to do anything, but if you want to be part of this show, it would help, of course. But
I usually read your stuff, but I usually read it like later in the day, like
when you're bored,
when I'm in the loo, contemplating life.
Yeah. Well, it's now time to contemplate life. Contemplate.
Knoby news of the week. Here we go.
Here we go, guys.
All right.
It's the Knoby news of the week, and it's got some nice little ditties for you this week, Stephen.
If you say so yourself. Okay, let's see what we got. Knoby. Oh my God. Can you make this any smaller? There we go. No. A woman. I wore my glasses especially so I can read stuff today. Okay. A woman arrested for calling the police to get out of a date with a man who she met online in Iowa. Yeah. Of course, she's in Iowa. Woman was recently arrested for falsely reporting that a man was supposed to go on a date with her. Police said just because she got cold feet and didn't want to tell him. The 18-year-old Miss Thomas was supposed to go on a romantic date. How do we know it's romantic? She's 18 years old with a man that she met through an online dating app called I Only Date 18-year-olds. But when her date showed up at the doorstep, the young woman reportedly got cold feet and decided she didn't want anything to do with her online match. Instead of simply ignoring him, why didn't she just tell him she didn't want to go out with him, idiot?
Yeah,
Making up some excuse to cancel the date or flat out telling the guy that she didn't want to go out with him anymore. Miss Thomas picked up the telephone, dialed 911, making a ridiculous story that a man at her door is being abused. Oh my God! In 7 months, the police removed him from her property. Are you kidding me? Oh, this chick's gonna win. A woman calls a cop because she doesn't want to go on a date. Sounds like the girls from Social Intercourse, actually.
Yeah, she got arrested for that. I mean, I know it's a long story, but I tried to get it down to a reasonable length, but then it lost the absurdity in it. So it's my apologies for being slightly on the long side. So
I think that's fine. That actually reminds me of the girls from Social Intercourse. That's what I think they would do that. All right, what else we got?
So that's number one Knoby news of the week. Number two.
I got to take my glasses off again. Number two, a beautiful 2.26 meter tall woman has trouble finding a boyfriend. So for you people that need to do math, that is about 7 feet and change.
Yeah, 7'5".
7'5". Oh, she's Chinese. So Xiao Mai, a beautiful 25-year-old woman from China, has been having trouble finding a suitable boyfriend because of her height of 2.26 meters or 7.5 inches. A few months ago, She introduced herself to the world in a video short clip that quickly went viral on social media, mainly because the young woman's impressive height at 2.26 meters or 7.5 inches. The 25-year-old woman dwarfs even the tallest man, apparently makes her intimidated to the opposite sex. First of all, they tell me tall girls lay longer in bed. So want to meet her.
Well,
Second of all,
it's just more real estate. That's the way I
that's
look
what
at
I'm
it.
looking at. I think we should reach out to her and have her come on the show as a guest and tell us how tough it is being that tall to get a date.
Yeah.
No, I'm serious. We should reach out. Can we reach out to her?
Yeah, well, we can try. Whether or not
let's try to reach out to her. She's probably on Instagram.
Yeah, she'll be somewhere. But yeah, 2.26. We try and get a little bit of Asian news in the Knoby News week as well. I do listen.
Let me get you do listen to the fan. Hold on.
That's number 2.
Hold on a second. I gotta write this down now because we're gonna have to chase. We're gonna chase this chick down and see if she wants to come on the show.
Yeah. Well, you could in fact actually watch the show after we've recorded it, but that's too much effort, obviously. Now,
Excuse me. Do you think I watch our shows? What are you on drugs?
No. The question is, of course, who watches our shows? No, but we
apparently
do.
Somebody from Ballplay,
Alabama,
Beaver Lick, Kentucky.
Barry Cader from Ballplay, Alabama. He's a fan. And Eileen Dover from Beaver Lick, Kentucky.
She leaned over, I bet.
Yeah, well, I'm unfortunate, but there you go. Number 3, then.
A foot model sells wine and grapes crushed with her bare feet for $130 a bottle. Are you friggin' kidding me? An English fetish model launched. I can't wait to read this.
Fetish model. She's a foot fetish.
I got that part. An English foot fetish model has launched a limited edition wine made with her crushing grapes with her feet and selling the adoring fans £100 or $128 a bottle. The 30-year-old Emille claims that she was contacted by a London-based winery. We're not going to promote that because they don't have a sponsor, about a collaborative project of her expertise in footwork. The self-described foot fetish icon who makes a living uploading photos and videos of her standing in baked beans or oh my God, you're squash birthday cake in between her toes for people or any of that kind of stuff. Made a swipe by mastering the ancient technique of stomping grapes. We should get this chick on the show too. We can interview her feet.
Yeah.
So I think we should foot fetish model. Huh? All right.
All the best stuff on Knoby News, Stephen.
Hold on a second. Let me get her name. Let me get her name so I don't have to come back and look at the show. Emily.
For all those people that are not actually watching the show at the moment, they're actually missing a really good show now.
I think so. Okay, so we got a foot fetish. I got an Amazon model, and I got a chick who's too stupid to call to get told a guy she doesn't want to go out with him. Okay, can't.
Yeah, so she dials 911 and gets arrested herself. So, well, maybe she's got a thing about policemen. She just wants to be.
Maybe I was thinking she likes handcuffs. She and the foot fetish chick should get together.
There we go.
Patrick something or other wins top dog honors at Nathan's famous power eating contest.
Yeah,
all right. So some guy
named
Patrick
with Joey George.
Jimmy Chestnut. Jimmy Chestnut. Patrick gobbled up 58 hot dogs to win his first men's title. If he really is. Anyway, the annual Nathan famous 4th of July hot dog eating contest takes advantage of the absence of the biggest event, the biggest star. Yes, Joey Chestnut. That's the guy who should have been there. The reigning men champion and winner of 16 out of 17 previous competitions, didn't attend this year over sponsorship tip because Nathan's, you're stupid. You should have let him go there instead of competing later in the day for soldiers, U.S. Army, El Paso, where he swallowed 57 hot dogs in 5 minutes. Good for Joey Chestnuts. Yay, Joey. I could care less. And since Joey's not there, it used to be the Asian kid was winning at Nathan's, and then Joey took over. And now there's no Asian kid and there's no Joey Chestnuts. Nathan's hot dog now. Pooey, pooey. I used to go to Nathan's in Coney Island when I was a kid. The hot dogs were a nickel. It was a beauty. We used to go get a hot dog, go to the beach, and then come back, go to Coney Island, go on the rides. It was a beauty. I loved
it. Well, there you go. Especially for you. But that was only because of Mr. Chestnut. Who was on the show a couple of weeks ago, but we left his nuts roasting. So this was an opportunity to get him back on. So
all right.
yeah, what can I say?
Well, there you go,
Number
Joey.
4.
Sorry, we love you, Joey. Feel much
Here
love.
we go.
The Joey.
Here we go.
Yeah. Number
so
5.
This is number 5.
U.S. cities repeal ban on psychic readings as the industry grows and gains more
acceptance. Yeah.
The City Council of Norfolk, Virginia repealed a 45-year-old ban this week. The practice of palm reading, and basically clairvoyance and other crap. Let's see. Ashley, we won't say her last name, has earned a living as a psychic medium for 7 years, helping growing a number of people have heavy choices in toxic relationship, home purchase, cross-country moves. What the fuck?
Yeah, but wait for it. Wait for it.
Oh, okay. And while the tarot cards are never wrong, she says they didn't see this one coming. Oh my God. Are you kidding? This is just, yeah. Okay. And where is this? This is in Norfolk. Of course, it's in Norfolk, Virginia.
Yeah, Norfolk,
oh my
Virginia.
God.
Yeah.
So wait a minute. This is, I did see a psychic once. And the guy, the first thing the guy says, "What's your name?" I go, "You're psychic. You tell me." So, and then I went to a party and there was a psychic, and he was telling me how good he was. And he had his cards and whatever, and he could tell about people's lives. And I said, "Okay, tell me about me." And he was like, this look, he goes, "We'll have to be in the right." That's bullshit.
Yeah.
You said how great you were. Tell me. And because he didn't know who I was, and I came as someone's date, he couldn't do it because no one knew who I was. And I was like, all right, so you're full of shit. So that was it. So
but there you go. And while the tarot cards are never wrong, she said, they didn't see this one coming. How about
unbelievable.
that? Isn't that the quote? That must be the quote. That's the Knoby. The Knoby.
That's the Knoby News quote of the day. That is the quote of the day. The tarot cards are never wrong, but they didn't see this one coming. Way to go. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, there you go.
Only in Norfolk, Virginia.
You could say the same about this show, to be honest. Right. Well, we're gonna finish off now with this is absolute quality, and this next one, it is desserts.
Wow. It's getting a trumpet. All right. What's this next one?
It's quality. This one's quality. Have a look at that.
Canadian pet chicken identifies letters, numbers to break world record. A British Columbia.
There you go.
Only in Vancouver. A British Columbian chicken earned a Guinness World Record by identifying numbers and colors and letters. Let's see. Veterinarian Emille said she bought 5 feline chickens last year to produce eggs, and she ate them. And she soon started to train her hens to identify magnetic letters and numbers. Emily, you must be a lonely girl. Anyway, their job was only to peck at the numbers and letters I taught them to peck and ignore, but blah, blah, blah. Even that, if I added a whole bunch of letters and numbers that aren't the letters they're supposed to peck at, they will just peck at the letters I trained them to peck at, said Emily. Then she decided to have all her chickens attempt the World Guinness records for the most tricks by a chicken in a minute. There's a category for this shit? Oh my God.
No, wait for it, Steve.
Oh, I know, I can't wait. But one of her chickens emerged as a clear winner, correctly identifying 6 letters and numbers, colors in 1 minute. Let's see. The Guinness World Record, I can't see because the thing's in the way, has created a category of the most identification of a chicken in a minute. Yeah,
also. So, So that's basically it. It's now led the Guinness World Records to create a new category. And obviously, the tarot reader didn't see that one coming either.
I didn't see that one coming either. No, I don't think so.
Yeah, the most identifications by a chicken in 1 minute, and where that will be in the new Guinness Book of Records, and what sort of type it will be printed in, I don't know. But obviously, someone at the Guinness Book of Record company is responsible for chickens, I suppose. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have it then. We have a woman, number 1, a woman arrested for calling police to get out of a date with a man.
No, that's it. That's the one. I'm sorry. Okay. A woman arrested calling police to get out of a date with a man. She's an 18-year-old idiot, and they should just lock her up and throw away the key. The number 2, the girl that's 7 feet tall, like having trouble getting a boyfriend. That's her problem. Who cares? The foot model selling wine. Number 2 and number 3, I want to get on the show because that would be a great interview. This guy who won the Nathan's Hotdog contest could care less about people repealing the ban on psychic readings. Don't care about that. And the chicken thing is that veterinarian needs to get a life. But the dumbest story of the week has got to be the chick who's 18 years old, met a guy in an app, and decided she didn't want to go out with him. That girl, she definitely wins the Knoby news of the week.
She's our Knoby girl.
She's our Knoby something or other, let me tell you.
Yeah,
that's crazy. That's crazy.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Back to this one. What was the first patented service uniform in the United States? I'm going with the Playboy bunny costume. And what is the correct answer? The Playboy bunny costume. Oh, that's 2 in a row. I got last week's right too.
Yeah.
Look at me. What do I win?
Probably you could win the absence of my company for a week.
No, stop it. That's just I don't have that kind of luck.
No, that's what I was thinking. But it was worth throwing it in.
There you go. So I'm going to say I don't have that kind of luck, David, where you're going to be gone for a week, except when your significant other tells you you're going to have to go on a holiday. Then you're gone for a week. Yeah. So, but you're going to be a special guest on one of our other shows this week that you're normally not on. The cigar show, the Havana Cigar and Drink Show.
We will see.
No, you're going to come and you're going to make a surprise guest appearance, and nobody.
It won't be a surprise if you're telling everybody now, Stephen. Of course.
Well, I'm trying to get them to watch the show on Sunday or Saturday that you're going to be on, because this airs Wednesday and that show's on Saturday. And trust me when I tell you, those two guys I don't think watch this show. So because there's no cigars they're drinking. But now that I told them there's a 7-foot Asian chick and a foot fetish model, they may watch the show. So
yeah.
I think I'm going to start. I think that's our clickbait for the week is going to be hot 7-foot Asian chick needs dates. So I think that's how we're going to start this. I think that would be watch. Did you get a picture? Do we have a picture of it? Do you have a picture of the 7-foot Asian chick or the foot model?
I'm sure you can find it, but it's probably all copyrighted to Instagram up your yin. So that's the reason.
So we don't want to get in too much trouble. Gotcha.
But it's now. I've been having a lot of fun last couple of days, and it's now
are you showing us? You're going to show us something else?
The AI
babe of the week. Is it a 7-foot Asian chick?
Nearly.
Okay,
just for you, Stephen. Just for you.
All right, there we go. That is awesome. A 7-foot Asian chick. I love it. That is the best. That is the hottest babe of the week we've had.
Yes, I have it's AI generated. Yeah, I've been doing some AI generating for the graphics to go with it.
Very nice. I like it. Very
good. Just to help the show move along, because it needs it sometimes.
It needs a lot. Let me tell you. So I want to thank our two fans. One from Ballplay, Alabama. And one from
thank you. Yeah, thank you to shout out again now to Barry Cade from Ballplay, Alabama, and Miss Eileen Dover from Beaver Lick in Kentucky.
The fact that Beaver Lick and Ballplay are two real places, I'm just dumbfounded, and the names you made up were great. So Barry Cade and Eileen Dover. Yeah, that's very cute.
I didn't make their names up.
No, they're real fans. I get it. Sure, when you come from a town of a population of 5, there's not much you got to choose from. I got it. So it's good to know that we have 2 fans.
Yeah. Well, who knows? They could become regular fans. So we'll have to watch out and see what they'll be offering us in the weeks to come.
Maybe they'll put stuff in the comments. So for everybody listening on the podcast, thank you very much. You can see all our shows on YouTube. I almost said on the podcast. You can hear all our shows on the podcast. Look for Two Old Farts Making Noises on wherever you get podcasting. And any podcast, we're there. Google, Amazon, Apple, the list goes on and on and on. We're also on YouTube podcasting. And on YouTube, if you want to see our ugly mugs, feel free to do that. And don't forget to subscribe and like, and you can catch all our shows every day. There's a new show, not this show, but different shows. We've got about 20 different shows, and a new show comes out every day, like a television station. So if you want to see what we've got going on, either go to the playlist or the podcast list, and you can see all our shows. And everybody's a little different, and they don't all have us on it. So there you go. So you can come and watch and enjoy and just kind of laugh and chuckle to yourself. And on number one, I think the story about the girl who's 18, I'm going to send that to the girls for social intercourse, because that sounds like something they would do. Is like call the police because they don't want to go on a date. I don't think either of them have been on a date for so long. I don't think they know what men are anymore, because I've watched their shows and I'm listening to their shows, and they're talking now about toys for women. And I'm thinking, and then they're complaining about the toys for women. So I'm thinking they haven't seen a man or a toy now, probably 10 years.
Okay. So,
there you go. We should have them on the show.
Yeah. Well, maybe they can be our AI baby of the week. Who knows? But,
let's not get carried away. Let's get the 7-foot Asian. That should be more fun. He probably doesn't even speak English.
Exactly. That was my.
That's perfect. Are you kidding? That's the best that's the best interview.
Yeah. Yeah, well, go pretty quick, that's for sure. The
foot fetish model could be fun too.
Yeah. Again, a big shout out to Morton for giving us. Yes. This is the another section of the artwork which he animated and very kindly sent to us. Yes. And we really do appreciate it. And
Morton, you can catch his show ad hoc, and Morton is ad hoc. You can catch his show on Friday mornings Eastern. I think it's at 5 a.m. Friday mornings Eastern, 6 a.m. Eastern time. That's New York. Or by the time you're up in the rest of the world and your day's almost done, you can catch it, and he'll have his crazy grandpa with him, and that's always an interesting show if you like conspiracy theories. So
yeah, you need a big bucket of popcorn for that one.
Yeah, dude, really big. All right, everybody, don't forget to subscribe and like. David, always good to see you, my friend.
You too, Stephen. Until next week.
Cheers, everybody. Bye-bye.